me, King. I am back right after y'all just watched episode 7, but this is episode 8, and our special guest for episode 8 is.
It's your boy Leo EXP. What's up?
And we wanna be we wanna show his face. Y'all know we doing that virtual social distance over here right now. So y'all know what it is. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Alright, so let's get it started, y'all. And my looking mess because I just laid this wig back on. So alright, let's get it on. Alright, so alright, so Steve, what do you technically see yourself in the future? Huh?
What do I technically see myself in the future?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess comfortable and rich. I see myself over here having fun doing me.
Do you alright, so do you see yourself married?
One more time.
Do you see yourself married?
Oh no, I don't.
Okay, so you see yourself single, living life, living rich. Alright. So what are your goals to accomplish those goals in the near dim future?
Well, first I want to try and get myself into a part-time job real quick. Get some if I'm over here doing that, focus on my social media, preferably my Instagram and my Twitter.
So you
And maybe a
know
little bit of YouTube.
so you know this could get a little spicy. And you know like a little spice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Monte and Steven?
Okay. um. Now, Monte, I don't really have anything to say about him mainly because it's not my place to say anything about him. But Steven, pretty cool. Uh, nice. Could be a little bit extra and dramatic, but
You
overall,
wait,
pretty cool.
excuse me. You said Steven?
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't gonna speak on the Antoine situation?
Oh, no, I'm not going to speak on that
Okay.
because that is too messy.
So who's still, close by you as in friends
Um,
besides me?
as if no one, really. Besides you, there's no one. Because I don't really be. My social circle has literally been small since the beginning. I don't deal with a lot of bullshit, and I don't deal with a lot of drama. So it's just you at this point.
So can we dig deep into how it all ended?
Be more specific. What do you mean by all
How
ended?
did RTR Shade crew people that own that account, how did it end?
Um, it was more of an internal conflict between the crew, the ones who were in all shade. We had a disagreement and we disbanded. That's all that happened.
Is that all that happened?
Well, that's all I.
Let me sip my tea, child. Let me sip my tea.
Mhm.
Well, I'm here and we officially about to discuss about the RTR shade situation. I just needed someone else so I won't feel like I'm lying about it.
Okay.
So somebody can correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct you.
All right, so we about to talk.
Okay.
We started RTR shade over quarantine over it's good. The page got created 2020. Over
The
time,
page got created in 2020, but we really started around like the end of 2020 for real, like
yes,
starting 2021.
and we started this
If we're gonna be
page.
completely
This
honest.
page was not. This page was technically for drama. It was supposed to stir up drama, but as we grew closer with our crew, as the people we invited onto the page, as we grew closer and closer, we realized we didn't want that no more. We didn't want just drama. We wanted just to sit down, talk, have fun, and eat food.
Mhm.
Over time, we showed y'all our journeys of us going out, going here, going there, da 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 da, leading on to the last and final video of all three of us together. How it ended, and y'all, this is some shit. And Steven, you have every right to correct me if I'm wrong. But
Mhm.
how it ended is I after that video aired, we got into this huge fight. It was so
Mhm.
huge. It was so huge and it was so serious, y'all. So, meanwhile, so before that day, before we filmed, before any of those things, me and Steven was planning on to link up with Monte. And I'm allowed to say that. Why? Because I already didn't text him and said we was going to mention him in this video.
Mhm.
We met out with Monte. We was already planning on to meet up with him because first of all, and stop, Steven, stop.
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, we met up. We ate these edibles, and we was having fun. Next minute, we was eating these edibles. We was having fun or whatever. I did my stupid ass, and you can say I can say that. I can only say that. But
Mhm.
my stupid ass ate too much of the edible, I believe, and
Yes, you did. You had three pieces. Too
and I
many.
blacked out. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. My heart was racing. All this shit was just going on, and the bitch, I saw the world as a fucking new dimension of people trying to track me the fuck down. That's how I saw it.
Mhm.
Anyways, after that day, my bag, I woke up in the hospital, my bag was missing. I didn't already confronted, Steven about the situation about the
But
bag.
you missed a few things.
Okay. Tell me what I missed.
First, you missed how at first when we first had the edibles, we was just chilling the whole entire day. But during that whole entire time while we was over there, Austin was talking about he was talking about something. I don't really remember mainly because I was also high too.
Right.
But we was over here chilling. We did a few videos. We was taking pictures and stuff. We was chilling. That's when you start hallucinating and start acting out and acting out your character. And you did really fully black out. You started act. We started noticing that she was acting weird when you had said that she needed to go home and that she was over here trying to call your dad when he wasn't answering. So we tried to call him and get in contact with him. You started calling the police, and then Monte called them after you had called them on your phone. Then after they had showed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You kept on saying that Monte was over here laughing at you, and that she felt as though that we was making it seem as though it was a joke. That's this was like after he tried to get us inside some random lady's car to go home. So the police already came and they over here handling this stuff, and you get inside the ambulance and I get your book back. Monte and me, we go back to his porch, and he starts saying that he started talking to the girl next door, talking about, oh, I don't know what happened to him. He don't know how to handle his stuff, and he went to the hospital. Then he also asked her to use her phone so that way he can call his father, and I started calling him too. And we finally got through to him, and he called us back, and we told him where you were. Then that's when we found out about the thing with your iPad and your book.
Right.
That's what you.
Right. And then the next day, I went on to find my iPhone, and it went directly to Monte's crib. I could have been petty, and I could have been a bitch and popped up automatically, but I went to Monte and I was like, "Hey, it's saying that it said it's showing up. It's at your place. So what's going on? Like, can I get my baby? Da da da.
Mhm.
Of him being unsure as usual. He then wilding out on me on the phone like the fuck I said something wrong. He wilding out on me.
Mhm.
He was like, "Why don't you ask Steven? Steven was the last person that had it. Why don't you ask Steven? I feel like you're killing me." Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. So sad. So a couple days later, I went and called Steven, and I was like, "Hey, my iPad missing. I didn't say, hey, my iPad. I was like, my iPad missing. I don't know where it's at. I don't remember nothing like that." Steven didn't tell me. Steven didn't tell me that they put it into the ambulance.
Yeah,
And
because I had gave it to him.
right. And so over time, that's what was going on. Behind the scenes, y'all might think everything is a glimpse and fucking glamour on camera. We all happy and all this da 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 da. But Monte is a drama queen behind the scenes. He absolutely don't listen to nobody. He only thinks about himself, and that's just how it is. That y'all don't see that side of him on camera, but that's just how he is in person. In reality, he really just thinks about himself. If it's not about Monte, it's not. If that word don't go about Monte, he don't want to hear it at all.
And then he be the main one that be over here acting as though that we're attacking him and trying to, when we're over here telling him that he's in the wrong. He acts as though that we're attacking him and tries to make it seem as though that he's the victim, when really he's not.
And so as time goes on or whatever, we were supposed to drop the song we did together. Remind you, it was only supposed to be me, Steven, and Monte all in the song together. It was a dope song. We supposed to drop it together. We supposed to drop made up some. You put to wrote some lyrics. All these situations. And I'm sorry that y'all ain't see that video because that video did get taken down. But we got into a huge altercation. That was a real altercation. None of this shit that we post on YouTube, this is not fake. This is real. When we get to arguments, this is real. When we do these things, these are real. We don't just sit around and make this shit up at all.
Exactly.
This is real. So, we got into this altercation. Because Steven wanted something his way. He wanted all of us to write. And Monty stood up.
No, what happened was I had asked y'all to see y'all lyrics too, so that way I can know with the type of feel of what we're going to be doing, so that way it can flow together. Monte was like, you don't have to write it down, just put your lyrics together and throw it together, and that'll be fine. But I was like, it won't be a good song, it won't be good if it's just thrown together. And you were like, yeah, you should write it down, and we shouldn't be over here seeing each other's lyrics. I was like, I didn't really get on you about that, mainly because I knew that you were more solo before we even started song together.
Right.
So I was like, no, he doesn't really understand, so I'm not gonna get on him. But Monte, being the main one, trying to steam himself that he was the main singer because the
He tried to
main
make
leader
it
of
seem
the
like
song
he was Beyonce. Let's be honest.
pretty much, pretty much like
His voice,
he was star.
his voice, he still need to practice. He still need to practice on his voice.
Exactly.
He tried to make it seem like he was over top of us when my nigga, you don't have a song out. You don't have nothing out yet. And he tried to make it seem like we was his backups when literally, to be honest, me and Steven been talking about working together, just not with him. We just wanted to add him to the mix.
Because he was like, yo, it might be fun. We
Right.
thought it was cool. We're friends, right? Well, at the time, we were
Right,
friends.
right.
So I was like, sure, let's do it. Not thinking that he was going to be like that.
Right.
Then that happened. But we need to talk about what happened. This was, we're going back before what happened with the iPad.
Right.
We need to go to what happened after the iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, you had already based on how you called Monte first and then you called me iPad. Both of us said that we didn't have it.
Right.
What you forgot to touch base on is the fact that he told you first that I might have it and tried to make him so that I was over here keeping it from him.
Right.
And he also forgot how we went down to his place that he had a new tablet and a new iPhone. When we was over here trying to get go over there to confront him about it. And when we did confront him about it, when we did try to go and confront him about it, he was over here kicking high on the iPhone.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie to you. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was jealous. A part of me was jealous. A part of me felt some type of way. Because not only we came down here to conversate about iPad, but he ain't talk about it near at all. But
Not
said
at all. The sun went down before it even came out. And
right.
the Clifton wasn't over here. He did to try to get it out of him. I was like, no, just stop. Don't do that. I kept on trying. But Clifton wanted to get it out. And when Clifton finally blew up, it was over here fed up with Monte with that situation. It came out into a whole entire physical altercation.
And this is not even. I think this one was bad. I think this altercation was real bad. It really was real bad. But this not even the first time we done fussed. But this one was really bad, y'all. It was. But we fussed. We fussed. Like we already knew that it was time to move on. But I stayed. Steven moved on. I stayed. Steven wound up coming behind. Coming every time I came to Monte, whatever. I didn't know. I didn't see the red flags. I still stayed with Monte. I still thought he was a friend. I still, my fucking best friend. I still thought that and all that stuff. But it wasn't. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. I really tried to stay because, for one, how the fuck we gonna make RTR shit without three people? How we was gonna do it? It was three people before we. It was three people all the time on RTR shade. How we was gonna do it, I don't know. So that's why I took 4 months off for RTR shade. I recently just posted 2 new videos. That's what's with Steven. And y'all will no longer see Monte at all. And that's what it is.
But if we're gonna be completely honest, if I'm gonna be completely honest for real, I don't really hate Monte. I can't.
I never once said we hated him. We still love him. We still love Monte.
No, I'm just saying that to clarify. Like, I don't hate Monte. More so, I hate the stuff that he do.
Yeah.
More so than I hate him. I dislike how he always he doesn't take accountability for the things that he does, but he always wants to push accountability onto us as though that we're always the issue. And so the thing about him as well is that he also likes to start drama. Like, remember the incident with his supposed boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually. Remember?
Yes. We gonna name
And
the
you remember?
boyfriend. We gonna name guy. Fucking guy. Yeah.
Guy. And remember, I was over here texting with him, but mind you, he texted me first.
Right.
So you know how I am. I'm I'm a cool person. I don't mind. I'll text the back, and I still do the screenshots and everything of what was going on, and then he gonna hit me back up talking about something. Why was you over here talking to my family? Why was you over here texting that to her? I was like, I sent you the text, and I showed you what was going on, and you know how I am.
Right.
So what's the issue? I feel as though that he was over here trying to create some drama just to create drama because that's how he is. And I don't understand why that. He
And
just said
we're
something
not.
very.
And let's clarify that. And let's clarify that we're not here starting anything with Monte. Me and
We
him.
really, I said we really aren't starting anything with
Right.
him.
So me and Steven actually recently was talking to Monte. Cool, distant, but
Mhm.
far as person and meeting up again, we will not do that no more. Um, we not here to start, but we here to discuss about it because a lot of people I see wanted to know what the fuck happened, and
Mhm.
we kept pushing that away because that answered away because clearly we don't want to talk about it. Clearly it was personal. Clearly it was not made for the internet. But now that we in a better space and better mindset, and we not about to bash each other or go off at each other, we can now talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's just how it is, y'all. That's just how it is. Um, overall, me and Steven, we still in our hearts love for Monte. Will we ever be back friends with Monte? Well, we will not. We will not.
No.
Um,
I'm sorry. No.
we wish him nothing but the best. We wish
Yeah.
we just wish nothing but the best for him. Whatever life path takes him can take him.
Yeah.
Same goes with Antoine. That's a personal issue. I can't speak on that, but Steven still, care for Antoine.
Yeah. And mainly because me and him were friends for a very middle school, like the fourth grade, literally. Like we've been friends. Like I don't know a time where me and him were cool with each other until now, for real.
Right.
Because I always used to stick up for him, always used to look out for him the best that I could with the best that I had. Because that's the type of person that I am. But I couldn't do it because he kept on bringing more drama and more issues around me, and that's not cool.
It's not cool.
So yeah, and I've gotten over the issues that happened when the weekend went out that night. I've gotten over it.
Right.
Have I forgotten it? No, but I'm completely over it now.
All right. This is it for this episode, y'all. We went 24 hours long. Um, Steven, go follow Steve on all social media accounts. Thank you, Steven, for actually coming onto the show.
Oh, you're welcome.
And
Thank you for having me.
no problem, no problem. All right, so guys, we are out.